Hey, this is Adam Torres, and I'm here to tell you that it has never been easier to start your very own podcast. At Mission Matters, our goal is to amplify stories that matter. That means we want to help you start your podcast because your story matters. We can do this in 3 different ways. 1, join our podcast school and take a free or paid course. 2, visit our resources page where we've already figured out what you need, such as where to host your podcast. Or 3, heck, we can even do everything for you through our podcast agency, including editing for cheaper than you can do in-house. Oh, and no contract, service is month to month. Get started by heading over to missionmatters.com and click on Start a Podcast. All right, now let's get into the show. Hey, I'd like to welcome you to another episode of the Mission Matters Fitness Podcast, your source for all things fitness. My name is Adam Torres. You can follow me on Instagram at AskAdamTorres. Keep up with my book releases, book tour schedule, signings, all that other good stuff. Always love to connect with you there. And as always, if you'd like to apply to become a co-author of one of my upcoming books, just head on over to the website, missionmatters.com, and click on Become an Author to apply. All right, so today I have Matt Blank on the line, and he's founder and CEO over at the 923 Life. Matt, welcome to the show.
Adam, thanks for having me, man.
Oh, man, I'm excited about today's episode. So we're going to get into your 923 mentorship program and how you're helping people succeed. So I'm excited to get into that. But before we do, for the listeners, let's go a little bit further in your background. So tell us overall what you're doing over at the 923 Life, please.
Yeah, let me fill you in a little bit. So the 923 Life, we're an online subscription-based mentorship program for men. So our focus is to help men become the best versions of ourselves. Our overall goal, just beyond helping you succeed with your goals, to help you grow and evolve to a better person and become the person you were destined to be. We kind of have 4 main pillars with that we focus on throughout the program. It's faith, fitness, mentorship, and nutrition.
Man, that's awesome. I love it. And I want to go, and let's just go further into this, because I know for some of the listeners, this is going to be a good fit for them, and I want to go further into the mentorship program overall. So first off, what was the inspiration for this? Because I know you've been in fitness for a long time, but what was the inspiration for the mentorship program?
Yeah, fitness has always been such a big part of my life, and I've always had the vision to help people and kind of mentor them and be like a foundation for everyone and help them through tough times and stuff, and help them achieve their goals. But I always thought I was going to own my own gym one day, and I still plan on doing that. But this thing recently came about to where if I go online, I can help a lot more people instead of just the people in my area. And so instead of being able to just help people in my area, now I can help people across the world. And that's what the 923 Life has done so far. And so it's been a really cool process, and I'm excited to see how it continues to grow.
Oh, man, that is exciting. And so I know you mentioned you have 4 different pillars that you're helping people with. Let's go on this, and a 10 to 15-minute episode, we can only cover so much, but I do want to give the audience a little bit of a flavor for the program, because I do want them to connect with you overall. And at the end of this, I'm going to give you an opportunity to leave websites or social or wherever you want somebody to go to learn more. But that being said, maybe pick a pillar and elaborate a little bit more on it and kind of what it means in your program.
No, absolutely. I'll try to cover all 4 very quick and just brief. I think we'll start with the foundation, faith. I try to help someone believe in something bigger than themselves. And I myself, I'm a Christian. I'm not going to throw that on you, but we do believe that believing in something bigger than yourself is a solid foundation. And then we really like to use fitness in the mentorship program, one, because that's what my background is, and I've excelled in the field pretty well. But the weight room is like life. What you put into it is what you'll get out of it. So we really try to show people that that's a physical feeling that you can feel, and it'll help come over a life. The mentorship is something that's, like I said, that's the foundation of it. We want to build a community of like-minded people trying to achieve the same goal. And the last one is nutrition. We like to teach people that we eat for performance, not pleasure. And that's a way to help them, fuel them, to help them achieve their goals. So, that's kind of a brief outline of the 4 goals, or our 4 main pillars.
Man, that's exciting. I like it. And what kind of response have you gotten from this, from your students? I'm just curious about, some of the feedback you've gotten, because I like what you're doing.
Yeah, it's been actually really cool. in my field, there's a lot of people that just focus on the fitness side of things or the nutrition.
That's what I was thinking. Like when you told me like about your broader reach, that's the first thing I thought is I'm like, wow, he's treating and or helping the entire being. So go ahead. Sorry. I just got excited about it.
No, you're good. Yeah, exactly. That's something that like has been really personal on my heart, is to help people, take them along their journey. And so you have all these subscription programs where you can pay $5 or $10 and subscribe to a workout program, but you never have any communication with the actual person behind the program. And for me, it's about helping you achieve your goal. And so my mentorship program, it's not cheap like those $5 or $10 programs, but when you invest in, like when I see that investment you put into the program by purchasing it, it allows me to truly pour in and know you're fully invested. And that's where like change begins to happen. You got to fully commit. You can't just buy a $5 program and expect your life to change.
Yeah, I couldn't agree more, Matt. So that being said, if somebody is listening to this and they want to learn more about the 923 Life or the 923 Mentorship Program, I mean, what's the best way for them to follow up and to connect with you and your team?
Yeah, I'm going to give you guys two options. I personally handle my Instagram at mattblank923. So if you just send me a DM that says 923, I'll know you're interested in the mentorship program, and I'll follow you up with the next steps. Or my team handles my website, so you can go to www.the923life.com, and right on there you'll go under the coaching section, and you can apply and see if it's a right fit for you, and then we'll get you going.
Fantastic. Well, Matt, definitely appreciate you coming on the show today and sharing more about all the great stuff you're doing over in the 923 Mentorship Program. And my listeners definitely going to want to go and check that out and see if it's a good fit for you. And to the audience, as always, thank you for tuning in. Hope you got a lot of value out of this. If you did, don't forget to subscribe to the podcast, leave a review in the Apple iTunes Store. And if you're watching this on our YouTube channel, Mission Matters Fitness, definitely give us a subscribe there, but also leave us some comments in the video. Love to know what kind of projects and things that you're working on. And Matt, thanks again for coming on the show.
Thanks for having me, man. I enjoyed it.